When I was a kid, my parents didn't really care if I didn't want to play the piano or didn't want to go to cram school or didn't want to become a doctor or didn't want to eat the family dog. However, concerningly, there are parents of YouTubers who not only milk their kids for money, but even force them to eat their family dog. Without mayonnaise. And without ketchup. I'm just kidding. Best versus worst YouTubers' parents by Pexto.
For every loved YouTube parent, there's also one who's hated by everyone. Starting with iShowSpeed's mom, who embarrassed her son on multiple occasions during his live streams.
But I mean, my first thought is that is the mom embarrassing Speed or is Speed embarrassing the mom? Because in this clip, Speed is a fully grown adult, non-disabled person, by the way, who is acting like a disabled person. And so is the mom embarrassing him or was he embarrassing the mom?
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
With the sub count suddenly dipping, Speed started pleading with his viewers only to be cut short.
Come on, bro, cause I'm tired of this, y'all. Come on, bro, just settle up on some real chat. I swear to God, chat.
While he was visibly bothered by the comment, Speed refused to back down.
You know what, bro? You know what? Hell no. 600K! 600K!
Only for his mom to interrupt the stream again.
Mom, come on. I don't give a f. Alright, okay, alright. I don't give a f. Alright. I'm gonna be on the recording. Okay, alright. Damn. Money popping up and
forcing Speed to apologize to his viewers.
That was embarrassing. I don't even want to get hyped no more. That was embarrassing. But you know what, Chad? I'm sorry. I gotta end this.
Bro, and I'm pretty sure at this point, Speed was making more money per month compared to what his mom would earn in a single year. If I was the mom, I would be proud of Speed. You know what, bro? If I was the mom, I would be forcing Speed to stream twice as many hours. I'd force him to make 4 YouTube videos a day, stream 3 times a day, and then I'd pocket 90% of the money because I think at this point, Speed was younger than 18 maybe, and so technically the parent could actually take control of the money at that point.
But this wouldn't be the only time Speed's mother drew criticism from his fans.
I'm doing something right now, Ma.
I need change.
You need what?
Change.
Worse, her appearances on his stream weren't just verbal.
Bro, what is he doing?
Quit cussing.
Dang, man!
And this moment would cause Speed to vent about his mom.
Chat, if y'all wonder why I start my streams early, it's because of her. So basically, nobody can make noise at 11 o'clock p.m. So chat, y'all know what I'm doing? I start my stream up early, right? I start my stream up early, 8 o'clock, and she still got a problem.
But I mean, to be fair, no noise past 11 p.m. Isn't that kind of fair? Like the mom's just trying to sleep. It's 11 p.m. at night. And even 8 p.m., that's like kind of a little bit late. Like you could start the stream at like 5 p.m., end at like, I don't know, 9 p.m. But just notice the way that Speed's mom asks for money. She says, I need change. I need change. As if it's like, you know, just gonna be a small amount of money. But do you see how many $100 bills Speed is carrying? Bro, that is not change. That is not what you call change. She's asking for change as if it's like gonna be like 50 cents or like $1. Meanwhile, Speed is forced to give her like $2,000. It's a bit concerning when your mom asks for money more times on your stream compares to like, you know, actually congratulating you on making the money.
Eventually, on September 1st, 2023, Speed would take a big step to address the situation.
I will be officially, for the first time in my life, I'll be moving out of my mother.
Moving out of his mother? Wait, he was living inside his mother this entire time? Where is he streaming right now? Is he streaming inside his mother's womb? So now he's finally making the big leap and he's gonna exit his mother?
With fans supporting his decision, Speed was able to start being his true self on streams. But while Speed started a new chapter by leaving his mom, Kai Cenat has had motherly support at every turn.
Congratulations, son! I'm so proud of you!
Mama Cenat has gained the internet's admiration for her energy and enthusiasm on Kai's live streams, which was first evident on September 24th, 2022, when Kai hit 80,000 subs on Twitch.
Hello?
Congratulations, son!
Thank you.
You're #1!
Her surprise call would soon turn into a beautiful moment.
I'm so happy to be your mom! I just want to let the world know that you've been working hard like this.
Bro, the difference is insane. Just look at the difference between Speed's mom and Kai's mom. How is that even, like, possible? How does that even happen? It almost seems like Speed was, like, I don't know, like a mistake. Like, his parents didn't want to actually birth him. Meanwhile, Kai's parents were extremely proud to have birthed him. Even if, like, you know, even if Kai didn't become a streamer or, like successful, they still would have been proud of him. Meanwhile, no matter how successful Speed is, his parents just hate him.
But Mama's love didn't stop there, with her energy on full display during another major milestone. And when Kai broke the world record for Twitch subscribers in November 2024, Mama Sanat flew out to surprise him. She would also give a powerful speech to the single mothers watching Kai.
When the road gets tough, I want you to watch your child and know that they will grow up one day and they will make you very proud.
I thought she was gonna say they will make you very rich. Because realistically, if you're a single mother, like the odds are like pretty much against you. And so your only hope for sort of making it out the hood is if your son becomes mega rich. And I think that's what happened in this situation. But honestly, I feel like that's the meta. Because if I ever become a single mother in the future, I think like my strategy is gonna be I'm gonna put everything in on my son or my daughter. And then I'm just gonna pray that they can take me out the hood. That's sort of the strat. I feel like that is the meta.
And she would end with a final uplifting note for Kai's young viewers.
And to all the young people out there, I'm so proud of you. Keep on grinding.
Yeah.
Never give up.
Yeah.
And Kai knew what he wanted. He had a camera and a dream.
I have a camera.
Here we are.
This speech cemented her place in fans' hearts, with many appreciating her role in Kai's success. Behind the Kai Sanat is a mother who never lost hope for his son. Now, the same can't be said for Jack Doherty, whose mom seems fed up with him at times.
I want to even be on time. That's a very simple thing.
Bro, honestly, if I was Jack Doherty's mom, I might act the same way too. You know, it's concerning when even his own mom just does not like him.
Mom, give me a hug. Come here.
Jack's over-the-top content has gotten him into all kinds of trouble, from crashing his McLaren
No! Oh my God, bro.
to getting confronted by police.
Refuse to leave the property, you can be arrested for trespassing.
It's crazy.
You understand?
I'll arrest you. Like, no, you won't. I don't give a.
All of which has left his parents, notably his mom, concerned about his well-being.
Honestly, he knows I'm not proud what he's doing. We have a lot of fights about school. He promising he's gonna do well, but it's not good.
But I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure Jack Doherty makes more money per month compared to both his parents do in a single year combined. And so honestly, if I'm the mom, I'm just gonna let Jack do his thing. Like, I don't care if he's like a bad influence on the kids. I'm letting him do his thing. If I'm the mom, like me personally. But what about the dad? Like, what does the dad think about this? Like, the mom probably hates it, but the dad, bro, the dad loves it. No wonder why Jack turned out like this.
But despite being upset with him, Jack's parents have done little to discourage his antics, like how his mom reacted after he crashed his McLaren and endangered people's lives.
No one's gone through what I gone through just now. Like, I literally almost died in a car accident.
Worse, his dad defended his actions.
I'm sorry for crashing you in a McLaren gift.
That was nice, and most people think that you were on your phone and you weren't. You should play that whole video back and show people that they were wrong. You recognize that not many people get to film that type of moment, so you both did it. You did the right thing.
Exactly.
For you haters out there.
Okay, so I think we can confirm it is the dad's fault. The dad is the enabler. He is the key enabler of this behavior. Because the thing is, when he crashed his McLaren, the first thing he did was whip out his phone. He forced his cameraman to start filming him. I'm pretty sure his cameraman was bleeding from his head because they'd just been in a car crash, and he started filming the entire thing. Like, the dad says not everyone gets the opportunity to film a McLaren car crash, but the thing is, isn't that a good thing that not everyone gets the opportunity to film a car crash? Like, getting in a car crash is not a good thing.
And this pattern of tolerance was also evident in how they addressed Jack's OF work, with mom appreciating his wealth.
Are you proud of me?
Oh, sweetheart, I'm very proud of you. Look at this, what you're having. 3 beautiful cars, 10,000 square feet house or mansion. This is like unbelievable.
And dad touring his $10 million mansion despite the OF branding. While Jack has helped his parents live a lavish life, their acceptance of his actions has drawn criticism from the internet, especially when his dad admitted to Dr. Phil why he couldn't stop his son.
Yeah, but you say, I can't take his phone or his cameras away because that's how he makes his money. And so, I'm not going to
It's difficult to figure out a way to discipline him. It is.
But he has a point. Like, okay, I'm going to be devil's advocate here. Like, the dad has a point. Because if Jack Doherty makes his money off of, social media and cameras and, like, all that stuff, like, why would he take that away from him? Like, I'm pretty sure Jack Doherty was making more money than his parents when Jack was, like, I don't know, like 15 years old or something. But since when did Jack have an OnlyFans? How old is Jack even? Is he even over 18? Oh, wait, he's 22 years old. Jesus, bro, he still looks like a teenager. He's almost older than me. But here's the hot question. Would his mom still be proud of Jack if, like, he was still doing OnlyFans but did not have any of these 3 cars? Is the mom only proud of Jack because he's making money off of OnlyFans, or is she proud because it's her son?
His parents didn't bother to raise or discipline him properly and spoiled the ish out of him. It's no wonder he turned out this way, with Jack's parents turning a blind eye to their son's actions as long as the cash keeps coming in. Queso's mom offers a refreshing contrast with her unconditional support.
The reason that I gave it another shot again in general was because of my mom.
Starting from her earliest calls on his stream, Queso's mom won fans over with her adorable personality.
My mom literally just said I don't have diabetes because it says lose weight without trying. There's actually no shot. Now she calling me. What you want?
I'm sorry, bud.
What you mean you sorry?
I was just kidding.
You was just kidding.
And with her calls usually leading to hilarious moments, the wholesome mother-son bond became even clearer.
So when you gave birth to me, what'd it feel like?
It was painful until the epidural.
Okay, hold on. Don't say nothing. Hold on.
Bro, if I was a woman and I had to give birth to queso, Jesus Christ, I don't think my lasagna is ever recovering from that. It is going to be permanently stretched wide open, like a meter diameter. I would literally be walking around with lasagna sheets, like lasagna pasta sheets coming between my leg for the next, I don't know, like 20 years. There is no way I'd be able to tighten my lasagna back up after that. No offense to queso, of course.
Don't say nothing crazy.
But his mom didn't just participate in his streams, she made sure to celebrate his milestones.
Game award goes to Queso!
Yeah.
I can't even believe we got nominated for that.
Congratulations, baby.
Yo, W Mom. Appreciate you, Mom.
Oh, you're so proud.
W mom.
And besides this motherly support, Queso's mom was also the one who convinced him to make his best career decision.
Well, the reason that I gave it another shot again in general was because of my mom. Because I was miserable at work. You know, she hear me complaining like, oh, I hate my job. I want to go do something else. She said, why don't you give streaming another try? Just upload some clips. You're funny. See what happens.
Bro, I've heard this story before, and like that, the insane, like that, like the timing is actually insane. Because I feel like that's why people believe in like fate and like destiny and all that stuff. Because Queso was in like the perfect place at the perfect time. Like his mom convinced him to quit his job to start streaming, and he started streaming during what was it, 2023? And I think there was like a gap in the market, and he sort of rode that wave of like Twitch clips and stuff. I feel like Queso was one of the OG clip farmers. Like he was clip farming before clip farming was even like a real, like a proper thing. But when Queso won this gamer award and his mum called him to congratulate him, the very first thing he says is not thank you mum, but W mum. Bro, out of all things, W mum. I feel like if I ever said W mum to my own mum, she might stick one of these up my ass.
Even better, his mom brings this same energy to social media where she helps promote her son's content. At the end of the day, Queso knows that he can always count on his mother as a pillar of support, unlike Ruby Frank's children who have been traumatized by their mother's actions.
Is there anything that you would say to Ruby if you had the chance?
Probably tell her I'm happy without you.
But before it got to that point, Ruby Frank, formerly the face of the 8 Passengers YouTube family, started as a momfluencer, vlogging her daily life as a parent of 6 kids.
What are you doing over there? No texting at the dinner table.
Bro, what the frick does she mean by no texting at the dinner table? How can you even text with one of these? Is that a flip phone? How is it even possible to text with a flip phone? There's no touchscreen on it.
The only downside to giving your kids a flip phone is I swear I have to remember how to work it every time I go through it.
However, over time, a disturbing pattern started to emerge in her parenting style.
If you cut one more thing in my house, I'm going to take the scissors, look at me, and I'm going to cut its head off.
And as if threats weren't enough, she also starved her kids in the name of discipline.
I'm only going to say it one more time, and then you're going to lose the privilege to eat dinner.
And normalized extremely harsh punishments.
My bedroom was taken away for 7 months, and then you give it back like a couple weeks ago.
I don't think our viewers know that.
You've been sleeping on a beanbag.
I was sleeping on a beanbag since October.
That's hilarious. Your bedroom being banned for 7 months? You haven't slept in a proper bed for 7 months? Isn't that extremely bad for your back? I feel like it'd be much better to sleep on the floor rather than sleep on a beanbag for 7 months. A beanbag has no support at all. Meanwhile, your mom's just laughing about it as if it's just like, you know, it's just an everyday sort of punishment.
As a result, the internet grew increasingly concerned over her behavior, with people even starting to sign petitions to involve Child Protective Services with Ruby's Ruby's family. Ruby would make things worse for herself by partnering with Jody Hildebrandt, a soon-to-be controversial therapist. The two would create a channel called Moms of Truth in 2021, where they would share parenting advice and counseling. With Jody also taking an active part in Ruby's family, the creepy truth about their parenting finally came to light on August 30th, 2023.
I just had a 12-year-old boy show up here at my front door asking for help. He's emaciated, he's got tape around his legs, he's hungry, and he's thirsty. Jody Hildebrandt is up there right now. She's a bad lady.
What?
We didn't realize how bad.
And when the police arrived to arrest Ruby and Jody, they would also find her 10-year-old daughter in a similar condition.
Is that you? There's a 10-year-old down that hallway.
What?
The arrest would culminate in a hearing where Ruby would plead guilty to 4 counts of aggravated child abuse. Ruby and Jody would receive prison sentences ranging from 4 to 60 years, while the kids would begin to process their traumatic childhood.
You believe that she was apologetic?
I think that she's as sorry as she can be. What she has done is so bad that I don't think her mind allows her to kind of fully comprehend the guilt of all that.
Jesus. So wait, this was an actual serious thing? And wait, she was posting on YouTube before this? But weren't the signs there already? Like, aren't the signs there? And so who knows whether this same thing is happening with, like, I don't know, like Ryan's World or something? Because everyone's theorizing the same thing's happening with Ryan's World. Like, what, like, is there no, like, formal investigation into, like, Ryan's World? 4 to 6 years in prison. That is insane. And bro, you just documented all of your evidence over the past like 10 years on YouTube.
Safe to say, Ruby's kids were deprived of healthy parenting, which is the complete opposite for YouTuber Elle Walker's children, who have grown up in a nurturing environment. With her channel, What's Up Moms, Elle vlogs her life as a mom and provides helpful parenting tips to over 4.5 million subscribers.
Hey guys, so today we are getting rid of clutter, which is ultimately indecision about what to keep.
But besides her tips on organization and routines, Elle gained the internet's respect for her healthy bond with her children.
We're gonna go roast marshmallows.
Remember our hack? Chocolate inside first, and then roast.
Look how good this is.
Oh, my favorite view.
And instead of berating her kids, Elle comes up with creative ways to help them learn and grow. She would also surprise them with a visit to their favorite YouTuber, Mark Rober's lab, to let them have fun while still learning something new.
That looks pretty good.
Damn, it's a little bit awkward when your own children's favorite YouTuber is not yourself, but someone else. But at least, bro, Mark Rober is like pretty decent. But here's the thing, like, even though like this person is meant to be like a good mom and like stuff, like I don't know about like, I don't know, like family YouTube channels, they're always so sus, honestly. Like, even if you're doing stuff the right way, you're still sort of using your children for views. Because you never know, the exact same thing as like the previous one could be happening here, but it's just like all behind the scenes. Because it's very easy with the power of editing, you can just remove all the bad stuff and just hide everything that's just sort of happening behind the scenes.
But the icing on the cake for Elle and her kids was this revelation from Mark.
Mark, thank you so much. This was
so
like
fun.
a very special day for the very special.
And I've been watching your channel truly probably like 8 years.
With beloved content creators like Mark endorsing What's Up Moms, Elle seems to have found the right recipe for parenting. Unlike Ryan Kaji's parents, Shion and Loan, who would be accused of exploiting their child for financial gain.
You're on track to be a teenage billionaire. How much does Ryan get to keep of all this?
Nothing. He gets to keep nothing. Every dollar he earns goes to me. Bro, this guy's gonna be me. 100% this is me. When I birth my son, bro, 100% he's gonna become a YouTube billionaire, and I'm keeping 99% of the profits. My son is only gonna get 1 cent per every dollar made.
How much does Ryan get to keep of all this?
Oh, be careful, Ryan.
But before he saw unimaginable riches, Ryan was a 4-year-old whose parents first started filming him around toys on March 17th, 2015. This content would become instantly popular with other parents and their kids around the world, with one of the early videos gaining over 1 billion views.
Jeez.
After this first taste of going viral, Shion and Loan would double down on making similar videos, making young Ryan the most viewed person on YouTube by 2016.
Okay, but to be fair, I'm pretty sure Ryan's whole family, like, they were onto something. Like, they were actually onto something, because they were the first people to do this, right? I think they were the first, like, child YouTuber sort of channel, like, family channel, like, ever. And so one family had to do it. Like, someone had to be the first one to do it, and it just so happened to be Ryan. And so I can understand, like, why they sort of did it, but, like, I don't know. Like, he's sort of, like, how old is he now? Is he, like, 12 or something? Actually, no, he's 13 years old. So, yeah, he's getting up there in terms of, you know, perhaps he should sort of, I'm not, like, a YouTube strategist, but it seems like he's a bit old to be playing with, like, you know, like, kids' toys. toys? And also, how is he meant to fit in, like, in high school and stuff? Like, I think he's gonna go into middle school. Is that what they call it in America? So yeah, it'll be a bit awkward for him when he sort of tries to transition into, you know, like the real, like, adult world. But I mean, it made him like $1 billion, and so I feel like it's worth it, honestly.
While this formula focused more on online success instead of Ryan's happiness, it helped the Kaji family create a media empire by 2019.
I mean, those numbers are crazy. You guys have over 10 different YouTube channels, over 80 billion views across them. You have a mobile game with 34 million downloads.
However, the wealth and fame would also subject Ryan's parents to criticism for treating their son as a cash cow, and the rapid business growth would also trigger an FTC investigation into their shady practices. So even though the Kaji's media business continues to grow, it has caused growing concern for Ryan's mental health.
Bro, they got done by FTC. They didn't declare any of their sponsorships, so I assume what happened was that Ryan was, you know, just playing with some toys in his video, which he was, you know, he was paid to promote them, but he was like, oh no, I went to the store and I bought them myself. Oh, I just so happened to be coincidentally playing with these toys on this YouTube video, which you can buy using my link in the description for $100. And I just so happened to receive a 20% commission on every sale I receive. But then they don't even, like, you know, reveal any of that information. They just pretend it's like a natural, you know, coincidence. There's a possibility that every single video on Ryan's channel could be a paid ad, but we weren't informed. That would actually be insane. That would actually be like the biggest juke of the century.
Unlike this other Ryan, whose mental well-being remains strong, as evident in the way he talks about his father.
For context, my dad is awesome. As a single father, he somehow raised 2 kids, and we turned out normal for the most part.
Normal.
He also mentions
what do you mean normal? What does normal mean?
He also mentions the sacrifices his dad would make for him.
He would wake up at 3:30 a.m. every single day to commute to the city for work to provide for us, and even though he was clearly tired from work, he always made me dinner. My favorite is his burgers, and no matter what my dream was, he was always my #1 supporter.
Not only is he Ryan's biggest fan, but he also makes an effort to spend time with his son.
Today's the day we go to the Super Bowl.
Yes, very crazy.
The two would spend the day planning the perfect Super Bowl experience, from shopping for jerseys to capturing moments on the field like best friends, leading viewers to ask for more content featuring his father.
Bro, what do you mean leading viewers to ask for more content? Do you think this is a viewer? This is a bot. I'm pretty sure this is a bot. I'm pretty sure the person who runs this account is actually like AI or something. I see this comment on every single video. Every single video on the internet, it has a comment from this guy. But anyways, I actually didn't know that Ryan does not have a mum. I was kind of wondering why he never shows the mum in the videos. And so I guess it was just raised by the single father. Okay, damn. I was actually kind of wondering where the mum was.
And even Ryan himself couldn't get enough of his old man, as he would go on to share why his father inspired him so much.
I just have to thank God because he called me to reconcile with my dad, to love even if it's hard. And since then, my dad has quit drinking. He's lost 60 pounds. He sends me selfies during his workout every day, and I could not be more proud to call him my dad.
With his father trying to be his best self every day, Ryan has every reason to admire him. Unlike the Ace family kids, whose father, Austin McBroom, has gone from one low to another. The downfall would be set in motion in July 2016, when Austin and his former wife, Catherine Pays, created a YouTube channel to document their family life.
Wait. Former wife? Did he split up with the wife? Wait, but then what's the Ace family going to be? It's just going to be a half YouTube channel. Instead of the Ace family, it's just going to be the Ace attorney fighting for custody over the kids.
Their content involved vlogs, pranks, and challenges, all of which helped them take off and reach 15 million subscribers by 2019. But this level of success would come at a cost when the increased scrutiny of their lives revealed some ugly truths. It turned out that while Austin was putting on the act of a loving dad online, he was holding a shocking secret close to his chest.
What up, bro? I gotta ask. Every month there's cheating rumors about you going on. You never address it. Is there a reason why?
The couple would refuse to address these cheating rumors until Instagram model Monica Bush came forward with receipts in June 2021.
So we pull up to a house and I'm like, have I really been this naive to not know that this was what it was the entire time? He starts telling me like him and his wife aren't really together. It's just for publicity. And here's where I'm a little ashamed. We did end up doing the thing.
What? Wait, so you still did it, even knowing that he was cheating on his wife? Why? And now you've just exposed yourself. Great, congratulations, you've just exposed yourself. So it's Austin McBroom and Monica Bush. Okay, Austin's 33 and Monica is 28. Okay, the age difference is not too much, but I wonder how old the wife was. Oh wait, the wife was 35. Okay. So it was all in the same range. I thought this person was gonna be like 19 or something.
And while Catherine stayed strong by her husband's side back then, she would eventually separate from him in January 2024 and confirm his infidelity on a podcast in May 2025.
As soon as I grabbed the phone, like out of a movie, this long text comes through. If you really love your wife, you wouldn't be da-da-da-da-da. In that moment, my heart drops. I'm pregnant. There's people watching us. The camera's on. It felt like, it just felt surreal. He grabs the phone from me and instantly deletes the message. And I thought, oh my gosh, it's true.
Austin's response to Catherine would only dent his reputation further.
Catherine knew what I was dealing with for a very long time. I would come to her and I would voice how I feel about how I felt like I was getting no affection from her.
Okay, so it's her fault. It's her fault that you cheated on her. How does that make sense at all? So what you're telling me is that the reason why you cheated on her and thought it was acceptable was because she was being such a bad wife to you, and so instead of actually, you know, talking it out, you just decided to go cheat on her, and that's why it's acceptable? That is insane. That I'm pretty sure this is what we call gaslighting.
There was a year period where we had no sex.
Now, instead of taking accountability, Austin would try to justify his infidelity.
She said, just don't make me look dumb. Don't embarrass me. I don't know what that means to you guys, but to me, it sounds like, go do whatever you need to do.
What? How could that possibly, what? So the only thing she says is, don't make me look dumb. And then, wait, you interpret that as you're allowed to cheat on her? How? Where is that connection? Can anyone explain to me how that could possibly mean that? Don't make me look dumb. Just do it. Do whatever you want to do. That does not, bro. That is not the English language.
Because I'm not capable of giving you what you need.
But cheating hasn't been the only messy thing about Austin's life, as he also faced backlash for failing to pay the fighters in his Social Gloves boxing event.
Remember the TikTok versus YouTuber boxing event? Okay, apparently nobody's getting paid.
This pattern of financial irresponsibility would also appear when word got out that Austin had defaulted on a $10 million mortgage for the Ace family mansion. These controversies would take a toll on Austin and Catherine's relationship, ultimately resulting in divorce in 2024. But while Austin's love for clout and wealth got in the way of being a good parent, Twitch streamer XQC's parents have gone down the opposite route. The two maintain a quiet yet constant presence in their son's life, often participating in his streams.
Yeah, was that good singing?
Not too bad.
Oh, thanks.
Keep your streaming job.
Not only do they support his content creation, but they also take the time to genuinely connect with him. Like the time XQC and Dad bonded a couple of days before New Year's Eve 2024.
You scared you scared the out of me.
I come here to party with you for New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, we're going to party.
Yes,
I cannot wait.
Yes.
Bro, I don't know about you, but I don't think I would ever want to be partying with my parents on New Year's Eve, like when I'm older. I don't know whether it's normal to party with your parents when you're like this age. Because don't your parents have their own friends to party with during New Year's Eve? I feel like I'd much rather party with my own friends when I'm older.
The interaction was received well by XQC's viewers, with people appreciating his father's energy, and fans would express similar feelings when XQC revealed how his mother reacts to him offering her money.
My parents are old and they're not going to be alive forever. So what I told them is that I give them money so they can travel and live the life that they always kind of maybe possibly want to have. I know my mom likes to travel, and then I give them my money, that money. You know what she does? She put the whole chunk in her bank account. She said, I'm saving it.
Moms are just so amazing. She was probably just saving it in case you need it later. Despite staying out of the limelight, it is clear that XQC's mom and dad play a huge role in his streaming career, making them two of the most beloved parents on the internet.
Bro, I don't know about you, but if my son was a billionaire and he offered me, I don't know, like $1 million to use to travel, I feel like I'm going straight to the casino and putting it all on red.